In life, we all encounter people, some with genuine intentions, and others, well, not so much. As we move through our journeys, we must remain vigilant, discerning, and wise in recognizing those who might not have our best interests at heart. We live in a world filled with hidden agendas where appearances can often be deceiving, and the real intentions behind a person's actions might remain hidden beneath layers of charm, kindness, or superficial praise. The truth is, not everyone who smiles at you is your friend, and not every gesture of kindness is a reflection of loyalty. The key to thriving in this environment is learning how to spot the signs when someone is secretly working against you. Now, let's connect this to the wisdom of Stoicism, which teaches us the importance of understanding not just the world around us, but also the characters of those we call friends or foes. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius remind us to be mindful of the intentions of others and to see beyond the masks they wear. Today, we're diving deep into how to uncover the truth behind the facades and protect our peace. If you value these insights and want to keep enhancing your discernment skills, do me a simple free favor. Hit that subscribe button. And trust me, you won't want to skip any part of this discussion. Together, let's peel back the layers of deception and strengthen our ability to see things as they truly are, empowering ourselves to navigate more wisely through life's complex social mazes. Number 1. The subtle underminer. Navigating the choppy waters of personal and professional relationships can be daunting, especially when you encounter individuals whose intentions aren't as clear as still water. A particularly challenging type to spot is what I like to call the subtle underminer. These individuals are masters of disguise, blending in seamlessly with those who genuinely support and uplift you. Yet, their actions, subtly but surely, chip away at your confidence and success. The subtle underminer doesn't make grand gestures of hostility. Instead, they operate in the shadows of ambiguity, cloaking their envy or competitiveness in seemingly innocent remarks or gestures. Imagine you're sharing your excitement about a new project at work. Instead of congratulating you, they might say something like, "Are you sure you can handle that? It seems like a lot for you." On the surface, it sounds like concern, but the underlying message is doubt. This tactic is their way of planting seeds of insecurity, making you question your capabilities and accomplishments. Stoicism teaches us the importance of perception and the internal control we have over our reactions. Marcus Aurelius wrote extensively about the importance of interpreting others' actions through a lens of objectivity and inner tranquility. When dealing with a subtle underminer, it's crucial to apply these principles. By maintaining a stoic calm, you can see beyond the surface and understand the motivations of others without letting them disturb your peace. Moreover, the philosophy encourages us to reflect on our own responses. Are we giving these subtle underminers the power to affect us? Stoicism prompts us to look inward and strengthen our resolve by focusing on what is within our control, our thoughts and reactions. When someone questions your ability, use it as a catalyst to fortify your self-belief rather than a reason to doubt yourself. Each undercutting comment can serve as a reminder to reassess your values and goals, ensuring they are aligned with your actions and not swayed by external negativity. It's also helpful to discuss scenarios and strategies to manage interactions with such individuals without confrontation. One effective method is to respond with confidence and redirect the conversation to a positive space. For example, if the underminer questions your capabilities, you might respond with, "I appreciate your concern, but I'm really excited about the challenges and opportunities this project brings." This kind of response reaffirms your confidence and subtly discourages further negative input. Building a support system of genuine, positive individuals is another Stoic approach to diluting the impact of underminers. Surrounding yourself with people who empower and inspire you can create a buffer against those who may seek to bring you down. This network can also serve as a sounding board, providing you with honest feedback that comes from a place of constructive support rather than destructive criticism. Remember that everyone we meet has a role in our journey, including the subtle underminers. From a Stoic perspective, these individuals challenge us to grow stronger and more resilient. They test our commitment to our principles and our ability to remain steadfast in the face of adversity. By understanding and anticipating their tactics, we can prepare ourselves to respond in ways that reflect our true character, calm, composed, and unwavering. Number 2. The flaky promiser. In our daily interactions, whether in the workspace or in personal relationships, we often come across someone who consistently fails to follow through on their commitments. These are the flaky promisers, always good with words but rarely with actions. Their promises are like shooting stars, bright and mesmerizing at the moment, but quickly vanishing into the void, leaving behind a trail of disappointment and sometimes disrupted plans. These individuals often exude charm and enthusiasm, making them quite persuasive and likable. They'll assure you with a nod and a smile that, yes, I'll take care of it, or don't worry, I've got this. However, the results rarely align with the reassurances. This pattern can lead to significant frustration, especially when you're counting on their part of a project or a personal commitment. The discrepancy between what they say and what they do can throw off not just plans, but also challenge your patience and trust. From a Stoic perspective, dealing with a flaky promiser is an exercise in focusing on what is within our control. Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between our actions and others' actions, which we cannot control. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that while we can influence others, their final choices are their own. Therefore, when someone fails to deliver on a promise, it's crucial to manage our reactions and expectations rather than attempt to control their behavior. This Stoic insight guides us to set boundaries and manage our dependencies. If you find yourself repeatedly disappointed by a flaky promiser, it might be time to adjust how much you rely on them. This doesn't mean you should cut ties or react with hostility, but rather strategically reduce your vulnerability to their unreliability. For instance, if a coworker often misses deadlines, plan contingencies for their tasks in project timelines, or discuss openly with them about the impact of their actions and explore more reliable ways of working together. Moreover, practicing Stoicism involves reflecting on why a flaky promiser's behavior affects us. Is it their unreliability, or is it our expectation and reliance on their promises that truly cause us distress? By examining our responses, we can cultivate a more resilient and adaptable mindset. We learn not to anchor our peace of mind to the actions of others, which are, by nature, unpredictable and beyond our control. The Stoic practice of reflecting on impressions, phantasiae, allows us to pause and assess our interpretations of others' promises. Before reacting to a broken promise, consider whether your emotional response is proportionate to the situation. This moment of reflection can prevent a spiral of frustration and help maintain a more balanced perspective, focusing on actionable solutions rather than emotional reactions. Communicating your expectations clearly and assertively is also key. Sometimes, people are not aware of the implications of their unreliability. Honest and direct communication can highlight the importance of reliability in your relationship or teamwork. Explain how their actions affect your plans and feelings using specific examples. This approach not only fosters understanding, but also encourages accountability. Embody the change you wish to see, Be a model of reliability and integrity in your interactions. This not only sets a standard, but also influences your environment positively. As Epictetus suggested, leading by example is often more persuasive than merely telling someone what to do. By being dependable, you not only strengthen your own character, but potentially inspire a flaky promiser to reflect on their actions and consider the value of consistency. Number 3. The silent competitor. Sometimes in the corridors of our workplaces, or even in our social circles, we encounter a type of adversary whose tactics are not overt, but are instead cloaked in silence. This person, the silent competitor, operates under the radar, often masquerading as neutral or even friendly. Yet beneath this facade, they are constantly in competition with us, driven by motives hidden from plain sight. This individual doesn't confront or challenge directly. Instead, they might bypass you in subtle ways, taking credit for collective efforts, strategically leaving you out of important communications, or withholding information that could benefit you. Their actions are not loud or aggressive. Rather, they are marked by a quiet, calculated exclusion and the faint trace of rivalry. It's like they're playing a chess game in which you didn't know you were a participant. In the face of such stealthy competition, Stoicism offers a powerful framework for maintaining inner peace and focus. Stoic philosophy teaches us that the opinions and actions of others are outside our control and thus should not disturb our inner equanimity. Marcus Aurelius advised that we should not waste our energies on irritation at others' actions. Instead, we should focus on our own actions and responses, which are within our realm of control. The silent competitor's behavior can indeed be frustrating and demotivating, particularly when it affects our professional opportunities or personal relationships. However, applying Stoic principles, we are reminded to concentrate on our own performance and integrity. If a colleague quietly edges us out of opportunities, we can choose to speak up assertively and constructively, ensuring our contributions are recognized and our voice heard without direct confrontation that may lead to workplace conflict. Moreover, the Stoics would counsel us to reflect on the intentions behind our reactions. Are we upset because of the competitor's actions, or because we feel insecure about our own status and abilities? By focusing on personal growth and confidence rather than on the competitor's stealth maneuvers, we can better align with Stoic virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Engaging with a silent competitor also invites us to practice the Stoic exercise of premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. This involves mentally preparing for potential challenges or negative events, thereby lessening their emotional impact when they occur. If we anticipate the possibility of silent competition and prepare our responses, we can handle such situations with more grace and less surprise. Additionally, it's beneficial to foster transparency and open lines of communication, particularly in environments where silent competitors might thrive. By promoting a culture of openness and accountability, we reduce the shadows in which such rivalry can grow. Engage your colleagues or friends in discussions about goals, projects, and expectations, making it harder for silent rivalries to influence the group's dynamics. In Stoic practice, we also learn the importance of empathy, understanding that often the actions of a silent competitor are driven by their own insecurities or unmet needs. While this doesn't excuse their behavior, it can help us respond with compassion rather than hostility. Recognizing that they too are navigating their own challenges can shift our perspective from one of rivalry to one of understanding, possibly leading to more collaborative and less competitive relationships. Number 4. The backstage gossip. In every social circle or professional environment, There's often an individual who seems to thrive on the currency of whispered words and behind-the-scenes chatter. This person, often known as the backstage gossip, can weave narratives that are not always grounded in truth, but are always captivating and sometimes damaging. Their talent lies not in the art of conversation, but in the skill of manipulation, subtly shaping perceptions and relationships without direct involvement. The backstage gossip often operates under the guise of concern or camaraderie, making their revelations seem like confidential trusts or harmless vents. However, the information they share tends to leave a trail of doubt and mistrust. For instance, they might hint at someone's supposed incompetence in a way that seems to be for the team's benefit, or share personal details under the banner of mutual concern, subtly undermining the subject's character or reputation. Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches the importance of focusing on what we can control, our own thoughts and actions, provides a sturdy shield against the disruptions caused by a gossip. According to the Stoics, we should strive to keep our minds focused on truth and integrity, and not be swayed by hearsay or slander. Marcus Aurelius advised that the best revenge is to not be like your enemy. Applying this to dealing with a gossip means maintaining one's composure and integrity, no matter the provocations or the narratives being spun around you. When dealing with the backstage gossip, it's crucial to adopt a stance of graceful indifference to rumors and to prioritize direct communication. If you hear something concerning, especially if it affects your relationships or work, address it at the source. Ask the person involved directly, thus cutting through the layers of hearsay and preventing the gossip from setting the narrative. This approach not only helps maintain clarity, but also discourages the gossip by demonstrating that their words have little power over how you manage your relationships. Moreover, practicing Stoicism involves recognizing the limited control we have over others, including their opinions or what they choose to share. This recognition helps reduce the distress caused by gossips and shifts our focus to more productive endeavors. It's about accepting that while you can influence your environment to some extent, you cannot control the actions of others, only your responses to them. In a Stoic sense, every interaction with a gossip is an opportunity to practice virtue. It's an exercise in patience, understanding, and perhaps most importantly, courage. The courage to stand by the truth and to confront falsehoods with dignity. Rather than getting entangled in the web of rumors, a Stoic perspective encourages us to fortify our own character, making us less susceptible to the whims of those who deal in half-truths. Furthermore, fostering a culture of openness and integrity can be a potent antidote to the toxic effects of gossip. By encouraging transparent communication and fostering an environment where people feel safe to speak openly and honestly, you can help create a community less prone to the pitfalls of gossip. This involves not only leading by example, but also actively discouraging discussions that aim to malign or mislead. Number 5. The fearmonger. It's quite unsettling when someone in your life uses fear as their primary tool to influence your decisions. This person, often referred to as the fearmonger, wields anxiety like a weapon, attempting to control outcomes by forecasting doom or amplifying the risks involved in any venture. Their approach can be paralyzing, especially when they use intimate knowledge of your insecurities to sow doubt about the paths you choose or the aspirations you harbor. This type of individual thrives on creating scenarios in your mind where the worst outcomes are not just possibilities, but near certainties. They might say things like, "If you quit this job, you'll never find another one in this economy," or "If you date that person, you'll end up getting hurt." Their narrative is always framed around loss, failure, or danger, significantly influenced not by a protective instinct, but by a desire to maintain control. Stoicism, however, offers a robust counter to this onslaught of negativity. One of the core tenets of Stoic philosophy is the differentiation between what we can control and what we cannot. The fearmonger's power lies primarily in influencing how we perceive and react to our fears, not in the actual manifestation of those fears. Stoics like Epictetus emphasized that external events have no emotional content on their own. It is our interpretation of these events that causes distress. By adopting a Stoic approach, we learn to question the validity of the fearful scenarios painted by the fearmonger, and to reframe our perspective to see the opportunities and growth potential in every challenge. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to focus inward, fortifying our internal defenses against external manipulations. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often discussed the importance of inner tranquility and the pursuit of virtue regardless of external circumstances. When faced with fear-mongering, it becomes crucial to cultivate personal courage and resilience. This means recognizing fear-mongering tactics for what they are, an attempt to destabilize and manipulate, and choosing to rely on one's own judgment and strength instead. Confronting a fearmonger effectively also involves practicing mindfulness about our own fears. It's about identifying what genuinely worries us and why, then addressing those fears directly through action or acceptance. If the fearmonger says your new business idea is bound to fail, assess the statement objectively. What are the actual risks? How can they be mitigated? This methodical approach reduces the emotional weight of the fear and diminishes the fearmonger's influence over your decision-making. Another Stoic strategy is to embrace the concept of amor fati, or a love of fate. This means accepting and embracing everything that happens as a natural part of your life's narrative, including the challenges and fears that come your way. When you adopt this mindset, the fear-mongering tactics begin to lose their sting. The possibility of failure is seen not as a deterrent, but as a step on the path to eventual success or a valuable lesson learned. It's also beneficial to build a supportive community that affirms positive outcomes and constructive approaches to life's challenges. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift you and encourage your best intentions can provide a buffer against the negativity spread by the fearmonger. A community that fosters a proactive, positive outlook can help dilute the impact of fear-mongering and reinforce a more balanced view of life's possibilities. At the end of the day, your peace, your progress, and your purpose are yours to protect. No one, no subtle underminer, no flaky promiser, no silent competitor, no backstage gossip, and no fearmonger has the power to define your path unless you allow them to. The wisdom of Stoicism teaches us that true strength comes not from controlling others, but from mastering ourselves. So stand firm in who you are, move with clarity, and never let the doubts of others dictate your destiny. If this message resonated with you, don't stop here. Tap on one of the suggested videos on the screen. There's so much more to learn and grow from, and as always, thank you for being a part of Stoic Journal. Stay strong, stay wise, and keep walking the path of reason and resilience. I'll see you in the next one. Introduces a dynamic element to our daily lives, turning ordinary days into sequences of intriguing possibilities. It encourages us to live proactively rather than reactively, making choices that steer our life's narrative in richer, more varied directions. This proactive living is deeply Stoic, as it's about using our rational faculties to make decisions that enrich our lives and develop our character. Saying yes also fosters a positive mindset that's open to making the most of whatever life throws our way. This doesn't just enhance our own lives, it often improves the lives of those around us. When we embrace opportunities, we're more likely to inspire and uplift others through our actions and attitudes. Our openness can motivate others to explore their own potential and embrace life's offerings. However, embracing a say yes philosophy also means being prepared for the unexpected. Stoicism equips us for this by teaching acceptance and adaptability, by understanding that we cannot control everything but can control our responses. We become more resilient and capable of turning challenges into opportunities. Every yes is a commitment to face the unknown with confidence and a willingness to adapt, essential qualities for anyone looking to live a fully engaged and meaningful life. Digital detox. Unplug to recharge. In our hyper-connected world, the concept of a digital detox is becoming ever more appealing. It's not about shunning technology altogether. Rather, it's about setting boundaries that allow us to regain control over our time and mental space. Imagine for a moment all the noise and distractions that come from our devices. Now imagine a day without them. Peaceful, isn't it? This is what unplugging can offer, a chance to recharge not just our batteries but our minds too. Let's tie this into Stoicism, which teaches the value of self-mastery and control over one's own mind. Stoics like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of focusing on what truly matters and not getting swept away by the trivial and ephemeral. They didn't have digital distractions, but the principle remains the same. Do not let external forces disrupt your inner peace. By unplugging, we reclaim our attention and direct it towards more meaningful activities, reading, reflecting, engaging in face-to-face conversations, activities that enrich our souls and deepen our relationships. When we talk about a digital detox, it's really about creating a space to breathe and be present. It's about breaking the cycle of constant connectivity that can lead to stress, anxiety, and a pervasive sense of being overwhelmed. It's interesting to note that even brief periods away from digital screens can help reduce these negative effects and restore a sense of calm. This is in perfect alignment with the Stoic practice of retreating from the world periodically to gain perspective and come back stronger. Taking regular breaks from digital devices also allows us to engage more deeply with the world around us without the filter of a screen. This direct engagement is a key aspect of living a Stoic life. It's about experiencing life as it is, not through notifications and news feeds. By disconnecting from our devices, we connect more authentically with the people and environment around us, fostering a genuine appreciation for the here and now. Furthermore, a digital detox can significantly improve our concentration and productivity. Without constant interruptions from emails, messages, and notifications, we can focus more intensely and achieve a state of flow in our work or studies. This not only leads to better results, but also makes the process more satisfying. In Stoic terms, this is practicing the virtue of temperance, moderating our use of technology so that it serves us rather than enslaves us. However, the idea of unplugging regularly can seem daunting in a world where we often feel pressured to be always on. To start, it can be as simple as designating certain times of the day or specific days of the week as tech-free. During these times, you might choose activities that are nourishing for the mind and spirit, perhaps walking in nature, meditating, or spending quality time with loved ones. Over time, these periods of disconnection become not just breaks from the digital world, but essential parts of a balanced life. The importance of rest. Taking breaks throughout the day is far more than a nicety. It's a necessity for maintaining both our mental and physical health. In the rush of our daily routines, it's easy to think of breaks as a luxury we can't afford. However, the reality is quite the opposite. Regular breaks are essential tools that help us rejuvenate, preventing burnout and enhancing our capacity to engage productively and creatively with our tasks. Let's consider this from a Stoic perspective. Stoicism teaches the importance of living in accordance with nature, and part of our natural human condition is the need for rest. The Stoics, particularly Seneca, emphasized the need for balance between activity and rest. He advocated for a lifestyle that allows for periods of intense work followed by adequate rest, stating that this balance is crucial for sustaining our energy and focus. He understood that continuous work diminishes our spirit and our body's resilience, while well-timed rest refreshes and prepares us for future challenges. Furthermore, breaks are not just physical necessities, but also mental and emotional ones. They provide us with opportunities to step back and gain perspective on our work and our lives. This reflective pause can be deeply aligned with Stoic practices, which encourage regular self-examination and alignment of one's actions with broader ethical and personal goals. By taking breaks, we give ourselves space to assess our progress and realign our actions with our values, ensuring that our daily pursuits are meaningful and aligned with our overall life objectives. Moreover, the discipline of taking regular breaks requires a certain Stoic virtue, temperance or self-control. It's about regulating our impulse to keep pushing through fatigue and recognizing that true productivity involves managing our energy wisely. This is crucial in today's world, where the always-on mode can seem necessary for success. Stoics would argue that wisdom lies in knowing when to pause, reflect, and rest, thereby making our active periods more effective and aligned with our principles. Practically speaking, incorporating breaks into your daily routine can be quite simple and flexible. It might mean taking a 5-minute walk every hour, practicing a few minutes of deep breathing or meditation, or just stepping away from your desk to enjoy a quiet moment with a cup of tea. Each type of break serves to clear your mind, lower stress levels, and increase your productivity for subsequent tasks. But the benefits of breaks extend beyond individual productivity. They also enhance creativity. The mind needs downtime to generate new ideas and solve complex problems. It's during these quiet moments of non-focus that our brain has the chance to work in the background, processing and connecting disparate ideas in novel ways. This is why some of our best insights often come during moments of rest or mundane activities that don't require intense cognitive engagement. Invest in relationships. This is not about mere socializing, it's about nurturing genuine bonds that enrich and sustain us emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Strong relationships form a support network that can carry us through life's ups and downs. They provide joy, comfort, and a sense of belonging that is fundamental to human happiness. From a Stoic perspective, fostering relationships is about more than personal happiness. The Stoics, such as Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, emphasized the interconnectedness of all people and the importance of mutual support and understanding. They believed that as social beings, our lives are deeply interwoven with those of others. For Stoics, the practice of virtues like kindness, empathy, and justice is not fully possible without engaging meaningfully with others. By investing in relationships, we not only enrich our own lives, but also fulfill a key aspect of our human nature and social duty. The idea here is to approach relationships with the same intentionality and dedication that a Stoic brings to other aspects of life. It's about seeing every interaction as an opportunity to practice virtues. For example, being present during conversations, listening actively, and showing empathy are ways we can bring Stoic principles into our everyday interactions. Each act of understanding and each moment of shared laughter builds the foundation of a strong relationship. Moreover, nurturing relationships requires us to balance our own needs with those of others, a practice deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. This balance involves being responsive to the needs of friends and family, while also ensuring we don't compromise our well-being or values. It's about finding harmony between giving and receiving, ensuring that our relationships are both supportive and empowering. Practically, investing in relationships means making time for people in our busy lives. This could be regular meetups, calls, or simply checking in via messages. It means being there for others in times of need and celebrating with them in times of joy. Each interaction is a thread in the fabric of a stronger relational tapestry. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control the actions of others, we can control our responses and our commitment to those we care about. But it's also important to approach relationships with the Stoic understanding that some things are beyond our control. People change, and relationships sometimes evolve in unexpected ways. Here, Stoicism offers the strength to accept changes with grace, learning to cherish the present moments of connection without clinging too tightly to expectations of what they should be. The fulfillment of giving. Helping others is one of the most profound ways we can find fulfillment and purpose in our lives. It's not just about altruism, it's about recognizing that our own well-being is interconnected with the well-being of those around us. When we give of ourselves, whether it's our time, resources, or skills, we're not only improving the lives of others, we're enriching our own lives too. This cycle of giving and receiving is a powerful catalyst for building a more compassionate and thriving community. Drawing from Stoic philosophy, the concept of helping others aligns closely with the idea of practicing virtues such as justice, kindness, and generosity. Stoics believe that living a virtuous life involves contributing to the common good and acting in harmony with others. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of acting as a part of a larger whole. He argued that helping others is not merely a duty, but a natural expression of our humanity. We are made for cooperation, like feet, like hands, like eyelids, he wrote. This analogy beautifully captures the essence of Stoic thought on social interdependence. Just as parts of the body work together for the health of the entire organism, so too should individuals within a society work toward the collective well-being. Helping others can take many forms, and it doesn't always have to involve grand gestures. Simple acts like listening to someone with patience, offering practical help to a neighbor, or volunteering at local community centers can have profound impacts. These actions embody the Stoic principle that even the smallest deeds matter and that true happiness comes from making positive contributions to the lives of others. Moreover, helping others enriches our lives by broadening our perspectives and deepening our understanding of the human experience. Engaging in acts of kindness and generosity can break down barriers and foster a sense of connection and empathy. This is crucial in today's world, where individualism often takes precedence. Through helping others, we are reminded of our shared vulnerabilities and strengths, which can cultivate a sense of unity and peace. Stoicism also teaches us to approach helping others with the right mindset. It's important to give without expecting anything in return. This notion is pivotal because it aligns giving with the Stoic ideal of focusing on our actions rather than the outcomes, which are often beyond our control. When we help with genuine intent, without seeking personal gain or recognition, the act of giving itself becomes a source of joy and satisfaction. Additionally, embracing the practice of helping others requires us to confront and manage our own expectations. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, the outcome may not be as we hoped. Here, Stoicism offers valuable guidance. We should focus on our intent and effort, maintaining our inner tranquility regardless of external results. This Stoic resilience not only sustains our commitment to helping others, but also protects us from disillusionment or burnout. Appreciate what you have. Gratitude, the simple act of appreciating what you have, is far more than a polite thank you. It's a profound practice that shifts our focus from what's missing to the abundance that's already present in our lives. Cultivating gratitude can transform our everyday experiences, turning ordinary moments into sources of joy and contentment. It's about recognizing the value of the present, the here and now, and finding beauty and worth in it. In the context of Stoicism, gratitude is a powerful tool for achieving a balanced and fulfilling life. Stoics emphasize the importance of accepting the present moment while working with what we have, rather than longing for what we lack or cannot control. They advocate for a mindset that sees every experience, even challenges, as an opportunity for growth and appreciation. Seneca, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, famously said, "Not what we have, but what we enjoy, constitutes our abundance." This sentiment beautifully encapsulates the Stoic approach to gratitude. It's not about the quantity of what we possess, but the quality of our engagement with it. Practicing gratitude allows us to focus on the positives that permeate our lives, often overshadowed by our struggles or desires for more. It's about taking stock of the small comforts, the kindnesses we receive from others, and the myriad little successes on any given day. When we take the time to acknowledge these aspects, we reinforce positive emotions and diminish the impact of negative ones, making us more resilient to life's ups and downs. Moreover, gratitude deepens our relationships. By appreciating others openly, we nurture a sense of connection and mutual respect. Expressing gratitude can make people feel valued and understood, strengthening bonds and fostering a supportive community around us. This is in line with the Stoic belief in the interconnectedness of human beings, where personal well-being is intrinsically linked to the well-being of others. Stoics also view gratitude as a form of protection against the detrimental effects of negative emotions such as envy, greed, and bitterness. By actively appreciating what we have, we guard ourselves against the dissatisfaction that arises from constantly comparing ourselves to others or focusing on what we lack. Marcus Aurelius wrote extensively about focusing on one's own actions and maintaining inner peace regardless of external circumstances. Gratitude is a key element in this process, as it helps anchor us in the reality of our situation, fostering a peaceful mind and a content heart. Integrating gratitude into daily life can be simple yet impactful. It might involve maintaining a gratitude journal where you jot down things you're thankful for each day, or it might be as straightforward as taking a few moments before bed to reflect on the positive aspects of your day. It could also involve expressing appreciation to others more frequently, whether through a quick message, a thank you note, or a heartfelt conversation. The freedom of forgiveness. Letting go of grudges and embracing forgiveness is not just about improving our interpersonal relationships, it's about freeing ourselves. Holding on to resentment is like carrying a heavy burden that weighs down our spirits, clouds our judgment, and hampers our ability to enjoy life fully. Forgiving, on the other hand, isn't about condoning wrongdoing or forgetting the hurt caused. It's about choosing to release the hold that past grievances have on us. This act of letting go is both liberating and empowering, fostering inner peace and a greater capacity for happiness. In the realm of Stoicism, forgiveness is seen as a strength. Stoics believe that people do wrong out of ignorance of what is good, and that these missteps should be met with education rather than punishment. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the importance of viewing others' misdeeds with empathy. He advised that when people err, we should teach them their error kindly and show them what is right, much like a doctor would treat a patient. This approach is rooted in the Stoic principle that all humans are fallible and that we should manage our own responses to others' mistakes with understanding and patience. By holding grudges, we chain ourselves to the past and to the very things that have hurt us. Forgiveness, therefore, is a form of self-care. It involves a deliberate decision to not let past harms define how we live in the present or what we can achieve in the future. It's about reclaiming our energy from negative emotions and redirecting it toward more constructive, life-affirming pursuits. Letting go allows us to move forward without the heavy baggage of bitterness, opening up paths to new experiences and relationships that are untainted by past hurts. Moreover, forgiveness contributes to our well-being by reducing stress and anxiety, which are often heightened by festering anger and resentment. Studies have shown that embracing forgiveness can lead to better mental and physical health, including reduced risk of chronic diseases and improved heart health. These benefits underscore the Stoic view that emotional disturbances harm not just the mind, but the body as well. Practicing forgiveness can start with small steps. It might be as simple as reflecting on a situation where you felt wronged and considering the circumstances that led the other person to act that way. Understanding doesn't mean excusing the behavior, but it can help diffuse the anger associated with it. Sometimes, writing a letter that you never send can be a therapeutic way to express your feelings and symbolically let go of the grudge. You might also practice meditation focused on forgiveness, which can help calm your mind and center your thoughts away from resentment. Embracing forgiveness and letting go of grudges is deeply aligned with living a Stoic life, which champions the virtues of wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Forgiveness requires all these virtues. It takes wisdom to see the situation clearly, justice to understand the fairness in letting go, courage to move past our hurt, and temperance to control our emotions. As we integrate forgiveness into our lives, we find that it not only frees others from our condemnation, but more profoundly, it liberates us from the painful ties to the past. Thank you for joining us today on Stoic Journal. Remember, by embracing forgiveness, you choose not just peace for today, but freedom for your future. We hope you carry this message into your life and feel the weight lift off your shoulders. Don't forget to check out one of our suggested videos on your screen to continue your journey towards a more stoic and serene life. Thank you for being a part of our community. Until next time, stay wise and well.